The Fans is the #1 sponsor in battle rap. My name is Frank White, and I probably contributed to some of your favorite battles. I mean, in the last 4 years, I donated $222,000 to battle rap for the culture. Check out We the Fans Global on Instagram for the full catalog of battles I sponsor. And follow We the Fans Global on YouTube to watch full battle breakdowns from a sponsor's perspective and a recommendation for what battles should be booked next. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and keep stepping into your greatness. We the Fans is for the culture.
It's Showoff. What's going on, legend?
What's going on? What's the word? Big
Hey,
salute.
this an
Big
honor.
salute.
Salute. I can't. Hey, God bless you. Thank you for doing this for me.
Come on, man. Of course, man. It's an honor to be here, man. Bless you too, man. Happy New Year, family.
Happy New Year. All right, let's get into it, Showoff.
What's up,
Man, this is legendary. Let me get to it. Showoff. My first battle seeing you was on Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It was Showoff versus Swave 7. And one of my favorite bars from that, it was all you see is glasses in the air. That's a wedding toast. And then the whole segment with the meteorite. Like that whole segment was crazy. Talk to me about that battle. What do you remember?
Yo, good looks, bro. First off, yeah, that battle was actually that was probably like outside of my M City battle that I had. Salute to No Mercy and the trap at We Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? I wound up battling M City. And the M City battle is what helped, you know what I'm saying, as far as the fans getting to know who Showoff was across from like a credible name. I would say M City was the first credible name, but Swave was the first legend I stood across from, bro.
Fire.
Like, people gotta really understand like who Swave 7 is and what he is to this culture for real. Like that was Mr. Bro, that you know that was the original PG killer. That was Mr. That was Mr. Every new nigga who stood in front of him got sunned.
Oh God. And you had to go to him
and lost bad.
Yup.
He was killing everybody, bro.
Facts.
Word. And honestly, bro, that's probably one of my favorite battles just because when you standing across from somebody that, bro, I say it all the time, and salute to my bro Old Red, that's my bro, but people remember, bro. He made Red cry in the building, bro. Like, yo, listen. I got to be real. I got to be real, bro. Cause it's certain little things like that make the culture, bro. It's certain things where you just had to be there and you just had to be in the you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So it ain't no slight to Red, because let's be for real. If out of all of my battles I got on my timeline, I admit that I lost the Old Red. You feel what I'm saying? So
we're gonna get to the Old Red.
I'm just saying, it's the most debated, I'll say. But but honestly, bro, the Swave battle, man, he was my first opportunity to send a message to the world, like, yo, I'm here. I'm here. You know, especially because the one thing I always really had going for me was it never seemed like this new dude versus this legend. I always had this ability to be on. If I'm on a stage with you, it's gonna seem like I belong there. It's like even footing. It's not gonna seem like this huge energy creating this opportunity for this little guy right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I really pride myself in, for real, as far as my battles go.
Yeah, you had that confidence that was just unmatched, and it was like you were seasoned, even though you had just gotten there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, salute to you, and you was not moved by anything Sway was doing. Like, is that
what's
just
crazy though,
poker
bro?
face? Huh?
That poker face was real. Let me tell you why, bro. Because if people remember, like, it's up on the RBE channel right now, Showoff facing 10 to 25, right? So he dropped the footage where he in the court building with me. Well, honestly, we thought that was gonna be my last footage. I didn't know that I was going for a full felony dismissal, bro. I thought I was going to turn myself in, keeping it real with you, right? And yeah, God is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie, fam.
Hey, man,
you know what I'm saying?
is good.
For real. But basically the Swave joint, when he said yo, why you all on the internet talking crazy, going wild? You know they could use that as strikes against your character while you on trial. I'm like, bro, that shit was piercing my soul, nigga. I'm
He was
like, yo,
talking. He was
bro,
talking.
bro, what he said, when Swave said, he said, I'm tired of all you new niggas doing that lame shit. You take a word and switch it to me. Y'all all saying the same shit.
Same shit.
He
Yeah.
said, fuck a corpse. I want to see my rot in his grave pit. You talking about wordplay, nigga? My words ain't meant to be played with. I
Play with.
said, God.
You
Yeah, I
remember
was like, bro,
that?
this nigga, whose uncle is this talking to me like this, bro? On some
He was
real shit.
talking. Salute Swave.
Bro,
Salute
he was
Swave.
going crazy, bro. I was like, oh, he
Word.
came to smoke me.
Word. He was talking to you. But it's a great battle. And for
Yeah.
those of y'all that ain't seen that, man, tap in. That's a
Yeah, definitely
phenomenal
one of my
battle.
favorites though. For
Salute,
sure.
salute ARP, salute RBE. That's one of my favorites. The next one is one of my favorites. This was a dog fight. Showoff versus Ill Will. Blood, Sweat,
Yeah.
Tears 2. You told that man, I claim a 9 like it's tax season. A headshot to hit his motherboard. That'll send data everywhere. She saw
What?
death after one rose. That's Selena on stage. Once you learn how short life is, bet you don't sleep
Sleep
long.
long.
I do my dirt all by my lonely. F a homie. 3 can keep a secret long as 2 are dead. Oh my God. Why was
What?
you talking like that?
Because it's true. You
Yo.
in me? Listen, bro. Yo, that no
Yo.
lie. Salute my brother Ill Will, bro.
Salute.
Because like it's gonna take, and that's why I say matchup is everything. Because it take a
Mhm,
certain energy and caliber of opponent to really
mhm,
bring that out. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like,
mhm,
bro, when I first had that Ill Will battle, even presented to me, bro, I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I had only seen like probably like 2 or 3 ill will battles because
mhm.
I'm still new in this shit and I'm fresh home. I
Word.
came home
Word.
January. So I had
Word.
been going years when the battle
Mhm,
rap was being coming up and thriving and everybody was becoming who they was. I didn't know
mhm,
none of that. That's
mhm,
why even my first footage that I had on the internet, I'm gonna get back to the Will joint, but
mhm,
behind the scenes, my first footage that hit the internet battle rap related was Charlie
mhm.
Clips and Norbs introduced Showoff
Wow.
before I had a
Wow.
battle drop or anything. And honestly, I didn't even know who Clips and Norbs was back then, bro.
That's crazy.
Funny story. That so we in Brownsville, we in
Mhm,
Brooklyn. We go
mhm,
hard having an event. This is
mhm,
when my son's uncle
mhm.
tricked me into doing my first battle when we go hard.
Wow.
So my battle with Brooklyn Carter wasn't even a set battle. It was he basically trolled me into doing it. So we on the way
Wow.
to the battle event because he battled when we go hard. My son's
Mhm.
uncle. He is the Cold
Okay.
Blizz, right?
Okay.
That's his
Okay.
battle name. He stopped years
Okay.
ago, but like
Mhm.
shouts to him because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be battle rapping, tell you the
That's
truth.
amazing. That's amazing.
Crazy. Oh, this oh, this nigga everything. Now think about it because
Mhm.
we get there the whole way on the way to the event. He battling that night. He like, show you need to battle somebody. I'm like, no, I'm not battling nobody, bro. What you talking about? And then we get there. God bless the dead.
Mhm.
Everybody on We Go Hard in New York gonna remember Spaz Uno. God bless the dead.
God
Spaz
bless.
one.
God bless.
And bro, he was in there saucy as hell, right? Twisted. But his energy and temperament
Mhm,
is hot and cold, bro. He'll switch, you know what I'm saying? And it'll get
mhm,
crazy. But
mhm.
luckily, you ever met somebody who was like, I'm glad he loved me, right?
Yeah, because you see how he doing everybody
On
else.
God, bro. It's like, oh, bro, I don't know
Yeah.
how, but this is my nigga, right? Bro, but I saw the shift.
Mhm,
And when I was in there, of course, I already got, when I peeped it, I put, you know
mhm,
what I'm saying, my baby moms, my son's
mhm,
uncle, I put them
mhm,
on, they did. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? They did because mind you, this is after I wound up battling when
mhm,
the energy shifted, right?
mhm, mhm.
But how I got into the battle, he goes to the owner and he like, yo, show off. Get somebody for show off. He fire. I'm telling you, this is what he telling City from We Go Hard.
Amazing.
And I'm over there, so I hear next battle, show off versus Brooklyn Carter. So I go to him like, hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Yo, who the league on in here? Yo, tell him to scratch that battle. Cause somebody here got my name, bro. Tell him we about to battle for the name and really make it lit. And he like, oh, so now you want to battle and shit? He was like, all right, good, nigga, keep the same energy. He was talking about you anyway.
Yo.
Facts.
That's crazy.
That's how that shit really went down, bro. And then when, like I said, when the energy after the battle kind of shifted because the drink started hitting a little different, and these I started the eyes start shifting. I peeped, had my people's dip, but I saw everybody was paying attention to clips and knobs, and I saw that my people's personally, my people's that I brought there was showing them mad love. So once they dipped, I was like, yeah, this about to go super left. So I got them to safety out of the spot because it was one way in, one way out. And I got them across to the Popeyes. That's why if you look at the footage, Showoff and Charlie Clips and Noah's introduced Showoff. We in the Popeyes restaurant. That's why we there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Clips is like, yo, good looks. He like, yo, it's anything that you do and you rap, you do anything, because they had missed my battle. They ain't seen me do shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they showed up after my shit because they came for a specific battle.
So it's out of love for real.
The word is born. And first off, it was because I saw my peoples showing them love. Because I mind my business. I'm a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't out here trying to save no men.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Nah, it's real. It's real.
But that just showed the strength and the power in the cosign and the power in who people see you with.
That's a fact.
Facts. But so the Clips was asking me, he was like, yo, what you doing? You do anything, you rap? I was like, yeah, I had a battle today. He was like, what? I was like, yes. He said, what's your name? I said, Showoff. He said, yo, Noah's pull the camera out. He pulled the camera out. He said, yo, just do whatever you do. You rap, sing, whatever you do. So I did some rapping and some singing shit on that shit. Because I do all of it.
Fire.
Hell yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
But my fault, fast forward the ill.
Now we trying to hear all this. So thank
you. You feel me? Because I know this probably shit that people really don't know like that. Like 100%. Even how certain battles got booked in the first place would be crazy. Word. But the ill will joint, I knew for a fact I was
did you feel like ARP lined you for the will joint?
No, hell no. You know why? Because if I would have felt at any point ARP was lining me, it would have been with the Swave joint, bro. That nigga, you gotta understand, bro. So ARP is on record saying Swave his favorite battle rapper.
Word.
Facts.
Word.
After the Swave battle, bro, that's really what it was. Cause I came in and talking shit. How I even met A was what I'll say is everything is a grand design.
100%.
Right?
100%.
I believe in that. So I'm supposed to headline versus Lex Luthor on a Trap House New York. Facts. On the Trap House New York.
Lex, the iBattle owner?
Yes, facts.
That's
Lex is
crazy.
fire too. Salute my brother Lex.
Salute Lex. I love Lex. Salute.
Yeah, me too. He probably one of the most honest men
100%.
that you'll really meet in this. And one of the most encouraging. Like he don't
100%.
He don't even knock nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
On God.
Fact. So, but yeah, I was supposed to headline with him on the Trap House New York joint. Salute the Mercy, because I'm telling you, no Mercy. Even City, it's like every league owner from the inception of my career has tried to work with or saw something in me that made them want to put me in a larger light than the last time they saw me, bro. And as much as you got to give credit to the skill set, bro, it's a lot of people who got skill set and people don't put them in position. So I salute every league owner that played a role in my growth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the nigga, me and Lex Luthor was supposed to headline. Something wound up coming up where Lex couldn't make it, right? And it's a dude from Philly. Shout out to the homie Dope from Philly.
Okay.
Right? He was rolling back then with Stampede and all of them.
Oh,
right.
Word.
And Easy was on the Trap House New York joint all them years ago back then, right?
Easy who?
Easy the Block.
Hey, that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Yo, it's crazy, yo, bro. It really is crazy though.
That is
fast
crazy.
Forward, when you see it, it's like, oh shit. So yeah, we was all on the same card, and fucking Dope said, yo, now his opponent ain't show up, nigga. I go crazy. And it just so happened that probably like 2 weeks before that, ARP had his first event. And that was the event where he had Bonnie versus who was it that Bonnie? She gonna kill me for this.
Salute Bonnie.
No. I'm trying to think of her opponent, but yeah, salute Bonnie all day. But even her opponent, she gonna kill me. But Is when they had Goods and Danger Zone. I'll go to that
Oh,
one.
I remember that battle. Whew,
The first,
that was a
that
goodie.
first event, right?
That was a goodie. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't yo. Real quick, bro. Real quick sidebar. That
Talk,
nigga
yo,
Goods,
whatever
yo,
you want to share with us, we here.
bro. Goods gotta be one of the funniest and most
Son,
deadly niggas in this
to this
battle
day,
rap
though.
shit, bro.
To this day.
Bro, I stood there on stage watching this nigga Danger Zone say some of the most fire material I had ever heard in my
And
life.
Goods just dismiss all that.
With the first bar, bro, that nigga, yo, I legit forgot everything that nigga Danger said. Bro, that nigga good, yo, that nigga stood there, that nigga said, hey, yo, when I first walked in, me and some hoes was talking about how you look like Cole from Mall, and that shit.
And he probably came up with that on the spot too.
Yo, bro, that yo, but yeah, bro, the nigga, I was at that event, but I didn't get a chance to meet A at that event. But it was a great event though. You know what I'm saying? So when he popped out at the that's the crazy part because he was always an outside nigga actually scouting for the talent himself. He wasn't sending niggas out and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was none of that. So
That's
he happened to be at the Trap House New York event I was just referring to where I was supposed to headline with Lex, right?
Okay.
And when Dope said I'll battle him, I said, yo, bro, you sure? I asked this man 10 times because I'm like, yo, bro, I'm strapped. I don't know what you got going on, but what I got is heat. Yo, bro, I went so crazy that the nigga Mercy said, bro, I can't drop this.
What?
Bro, Mercy said, yo, I can't do this. I can't do this to him.
Damn, son,
Look,
that's crazy.
but don't worry, because if y'all go to the YouTube channel J-O, the number 3 NATHAN 123, you get to see that battle up on my shit. So it's up right
it's
now.
lit. Oh, it's lit. Oh, it's
I dropped
lit.
it. It's up. You
Okay,
are?
it's lit. Let's go. Let's
100%.
work. Okay.
But yeah, he was in the building, and once he jumped out the window, the homie Dope, once he jumped out the window, I walked up the air and said, yo, look, I know who you is. I was at the last event. It was fire. I'm about to go crazy right now. It's not my opponent, but I'm about to lose my mind. If you see or think, you know what I'm saying, we could work together after what you see, reach out to me. We exchanged numbers after I went crazy. He hit me up probably like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks later, and he was like, Hazy Williams, what's up? I said, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It don't matter. He gonna die, bro. It don't matter. Then he was like, he's like talking like that. He was like, we have judge battles. I said, all right. Jay Black was one of the judges for Showoff versus Hazy Williams.
That is crazy.
Boss Chick Rain was the other judge for Showoff.
Salute the Boss Chick
Hazy
Rain,
Williams. You know what I'm saying? And hold
Crazy.
on, who was the third judge? I'm trying to remember who the third judge was on stage. Damn, I got to go back and watch. It's been so many years, but I remember them two for sure. But yeah, I definitely won that battle, and yeah, it been history since then, gang. It been history since then. So like I said, if I felt he was gonna lie me, it probably would have been the Swave joint.
Yeah.
But ill, bro, it's two people on my. I'm gonna just say this because it's real. It's two people on my resume that made me say, "Damn, I'm grateful I wound up battling them early on in my career." And that's Ill Will and Big K, bro. Cause these niggas been bodying
they are
everybody.
Beasts. They are beasts.
Oh, they've been bodying bro. You can see the progression.
And it's incredible from both of them. Ill Will goes down as a great. Big K is a great. Incredible.
Hell yeah. But
you felt that pressure when you was battling Will?
Nah,
especially his second. His second and third was great.
Bro. First off, and I'm gonna say this, bro. Salute to everybody who's able to be funny on purpose, bro. Because y'all, it's just like in school, bro. There's no way to combat humor, bro.
100%. You just gotta
be funny too. Yeah, that's it, bro. That jokes will smoke you, bro. See, look, even the fucking screen agree with me. I don't even know why that shit popped up right there. The screen said thumbs up. Like, yo, this nigga's telling the truth. Yeah, bro. Humor. Humor, bro.
Yo, lethal. It's a lethal attribute.
Bro, when good, bro, I'ma keep going because to me the funniest nigga. When the nigga goods battle boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom literally showed niggas how to beat goods. If
Mm.
they pay attention to how he put his round together, right?
Yeah, because he had humor too, and he
He had
combated it.
humor too.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
But bro, when that nigga said, Adi, I'm official. And with that body, you official. Yo, bro, that shit had me. Yo, you know how
I
hard it
remember that.
was?
That was crazy. He
You know
said
how
you
hard it was to
official.
keep a straight face on stage for that funny ass shit, bro? I almost hurt myself, gang.
Yo, yo.
But that shit was a no for real,
Who
bro. But yeah, I'm
who
glad I
you
got
think
them
won?
two
You or
niggas
Ill
off
Will?
my
Keep it
shit.
tall. Who won?
With
You or
me
Ill
and
Will?
Will,
Yeah, who won?
honestly, bro, it's so, bro. I really don't be feeling like I be losing, bro.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like at the most I'll have a debated battle
Okay.
with
So you feel like
something
it's a
where it'll be
debatable.
debatable, but just
Mm-hmm.
flat out losses,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I don't be having flat like even if you think about like the Rosenberg Raw joint, right, with the whole
Mm-hmm.
override shit, bro.
Wait. We're gonna get to that.
Oh
Don't.
no, all right. So look. You right. We gonna give it some time. But I'm just
Okay.
saying, like,
Okay.
I be feeling like, yo, I be having too many crazy moments,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I know my presence is a different type of presence. That's why I tell my
100%.
opponent. I just had this conversation with Your Honor. I say, yo, bro, we doing the face off. I'm like, yo, bro, you know what it is to watch me battle rap, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is to stand across from that shit. Or why
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
told him, I said, yo, go to the 15 minutes of fame channel, right? And
Mm-hmm.
put in Mac Myron recaps his show off battle. Salute my
Mm-hmm.
brother Mac Myron.
Salute
That
Mac.
nigga, bro, that nigga stood there and said, yo, I don't know who did something to this nigga. That
Mm.
nigga say it feel like somebody mean ass stepdaddy barking on you, bro. I said, yo, bro.
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Hey,
But
yo.
yo, you do have that energy. Like you ain't even had to tell me you fresh home. I'm not a street person, but I got family members that do that. And you remind me so much of the dudes that came home and it's just the energy. Like
Yeah,
you not
bro.
smiling, you all in a grill. You it's just your energy is ridiculous on stage.
Yeah, bro. Because you know what it is, bro?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we come from. I'm an 80s baby. I'm
Mm-hmm.
84. That's
Mm-hmm.
where we come from, bro. It's
Yep.
like that's the
Yep.
essence. And mind
Yep.
you, you see how it's really a aura and presence thing because I never disrespected nobody by putting my hands on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do none of that shoulder bump weird shit. I don't do none of that
Mm-hmm.
shit because I
Mm-hmm.
understand that this is battle rap, not battle
Yep.
push, battle bump,
Word.
touch,
Word.
brush, none of that.
Word.
And
Word.
I don't open the door for it because ain't nobody touching me, bro. No, this
Mm-hmm.
battle rap. You shouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
to touch me to
That's
get no
true.
reaction.
That's true.
Your
That's
word's
true.
supposed to do that. I ain't
That's
touch you
true.
to get no reaction. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
For
But it's
real.
funny you mentioned you mentioned energy. Showoff versus Arsenal. Now I'm gonna start by saying this. Arson. When I remember watching Idea versus Shells on HBO. I was like a casual battle rap watcher. But when I
Mhm.
seen Ars versus Hollow at the pool table,
Oh
that made
yeah.
me a fan of battle rap. I started
Facts.
watching every Ars battle. Now, when I got to Arsenal versus Showoff, brother, I need to know what is your beef with Jersey? What happened over there that you act like this? Let me just, yo, some of the bars, you like making threats with a shotgun? I got a trick for that. OG said when you clap, bring them shells back. That's bulletproof. I ain't gonna choke this battle, and you not either. You was talking to his man's
Yep.
a million views of disrespect. They've been waiting to see somebody check you. I disrespect the niggas that don't respect they self. Real nigga. I check the niggas that don't check they
Check
self.
yourself.
Why was you talking like this to Arsenal? And
Because
what's the backstory? Why was y'all so aggressive?
but yo, see again, this is the crazy part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so this how small the world is. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know if Arsh remember this. So this might even blow his mind for real. But
Okay.
when I remember I said I came home 09 January. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. But
Word.
when I put in for I was smart enough to put in for an out-of-state transfer before I came home. It just wasn't
Word.
approved until like 3 weeks after I came home. And my
Mm-hmm.
out-of-state transfer that was approved was for Jersey.
Word. Okay.
So when I moved out there, I already
Mm-hmm.
was familiar with out there because I had family out there.
Mm-hmm.
But Mal just me being me. If I'm gonna be staying out here, I need to be in the mix. I need to know who I need to know, who I don't need to know, and who I need to stay away from. Right?
That's real. That's
So
real.
you gotta be outside to do that. I go
Right.
outside, I wind up linking with the bro Hazy Rule, Block City owner. Salute the Block
Salute Haji
City.
Rule. Salute.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, before I link with Hazy,
Mm-hmm.
Arsh used to be throwing parties up on Ellis
Okay.
at the crib.
Okay.
Nigga, I used to be in the parties, nigga. I didn't even know who this nigga was for real, bro.
Oh
But I was
wow.
just an outside nigga, bro. So I
Mm-hmm.
wound up some of my dudes from over by Littleton and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
used to be up in the parties on Ellis. So I was just
Mm-hmm.
rolling with niggas, bro. Man,
Right.
I used to be right in the parties. That's why when I was doing a promo for that battle, I was in that barbershop across the street from his crib, his old crib. Word.
Sure.
And everybody in there was like, yo, who the fuck is this? Who you think he is talking about Austin here like this, bro? Because I
Yo,
did my
you're
promo
crazy.
video in his basically his barbershop.
You're
And they like,
crazy.
yo, bro, I don't know who, yo, bro. Yo, they even pull my stuff up on the screen, like, yo, pull his stuff up, man. We gotta see what's up. And then they stood there,
Yo.
they was like, you nice. Word up. He's like, you nice. Word
Yeah.
up, bro. But yeah, salute to us. But I will say this, bro. The
Mm-hmm.
reason my energy really was like that is because so Ars was I wasn't used to trolling. I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, so just to give perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know how to make my own Facebook account when I came home because none of that shit existed when I got locked.
That's a fact.
I
Okay.
didn't know how to navigate the internet at all. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that there was actual troll pages and people on their real pages and troll, I didn't even know what none of that meant. I believed when people were saying these things,
That's a
right?
fact. That's a
So when
fact.
me and Art start going back and forth, when the
You
battle get
believe what
booked,
he was saying.
hell yeah, I was believing. I was like, yo, what, nigga? You supposed to be affiliated, cousin, all that? You talking some straight? What? And then but look what he did though. It was
Mm-hmm.
all because it was offense and defense. What he
Mm-hmm.
did was, and I learned from it,
Mm-hmm.
he made me tell him what my angle was gonna be in the battle about his man's
Wow.
being a cop. Cause I say, we
Wow.
talking all the street shit, nigga. You roll with police. I'm typing this now. Even though I'm about to say this in my round to shock the
He
world with
got
it.
you to say the game
He got
plan.
me to say it in
Hey,
in a
Ars is a
tweet.
genius, low key.
He
Niggas
is
don't
though.
even know.
Yo, bro, he really is though. And then the
Mm-hmm.
wild part, but salute to him because I say
Mm-hmm.
this all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things he taught me when we got off the stage after the battle was how to get a check in battle
Mm-hmm.
rap, even when I'm
Mm-hmm.
not on stage.
That's fire. Salute to Ars for that. That's
Real
fire.
nigga. Facts.
That's
Real
fire.
one.
Did
But
you
that's
think
why
at any
that
point in that Ars battle was gonna go left? Keep it tall.
hell no. Hell no.
Okay.
Because yo, I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it yo, to keep it real with you, bro. I really don't
Mm-hmm.
even be worried about that stuff because I could as a man, I can only control myself
That's a
and
fact.
be aware for what's going on around me.
That's a fact.
But and even with as aware as I want to be, I can still only look one place at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't look everywhere at once. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
true.
because of that, bro, I really just move. That's why I move in a respectful manner, bro, and I don't violate men's space.
Nah, I see that. I see that.
That's
And a
why.
lot of people got a lot of respect for you too. Like how they speak about you, I always speak highly of you. So
I appreciate that. I
word,
appreciate that a
word. But
lot. Cause
I
shit,
love that battle though. I'm gonna keep it tall.
yeah,
I've watched that battle
bro.
a million times.
His flow pattern, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. My whole
Mm-hmm.
thing with the arts battle
Mm-hmm.
and my whole thing with a lot of my opponents really don't be to try to out rap them.
Mm-hmm.
I try to figure out whatever their most known attribute is.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could disqualify that in the eyes of the viewer, I won already. So
Mm-hmm.
when I look at the arts battle, I look at it very differently than how somebody may look. I look at it like he usually speaks on people's children. He usually
Mm-hmm.
disrespects people's dead relatives. He didn't do
Mm-hmm.
any of that stuff with Showoff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I look for. What is a
Mm-hmm.
person usually seen as, and
Mm-hmm.
what do they wind up being seen as across from this person?
Got it. Got it.
Word is
Got
born.
it. Got it.
For real.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But I also like his counter writing though. He has some wisdom bars too. Like I think he after
Hell
you
yeah.
after you gave away your game plan, it seemed like he was ready for that
He
approach. You know
was
what I'm
ready.
saying?
You seen he had
Mm-hmm.
that joint in the clip like this, like, oh yeah, though that's what we
You used to
doing. All
write
right.
poetry with Wisdom and all that.
What? And no, look, hold on, but look, let me. I want to let people know this too, bro. Like all joking aside, bro.
Mhm.
We all grown men, bro.
Of course.
Wisdom,
Of course.
wisdom is my friend too. I don't want people to feel
Ah,
like
okay, okay,
wisdom.
okay.
Yeah, salute, no, salute L, bro. Salute
Mm-hmm.
wisdom, bro. And I don't even think he police no more for real.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
that's not even how I even met wisdom. I met wisdom
Mm-hmm.
before I even met Ars. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Okay,
not met
that's
him
crazy.
because I was in the
Life is so
parties.
crazy like that.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't brought him, chopped it up, been in L Wisdom crib around his family, all that shit,
Amazing,
bro. Hell
amazing.
yeah, bro. We didn't perform together in
That's
spots.
amazing.
Real
Salute,
talk.
salute.
Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So yeah, I don't want people to get that whole battle rap vision and real life confused. L
confused.
Wisdom is a respectable man that always led and was active in his community, which is
I
something I
love
always
that.
promoted anyway. You
I
know what I'm
love
saying?
that. I
So
love that. I love
yeah,
that. Salute to all of y'all. But hold on, this next battle though, this is something like for me, and all due respects to that man. You know what I'm saying? Big K is a legend. You know what I'm saying? He's a
facts,
champion of the year. He's done incredible things in the game. But this
facts.
battle was swept under the rug. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way. You're one of the few people to battle a Caucasian battler and not even mention it. Like the way you carried it, you battled him like he was a battler, not none of that angle, funny stuff. And
Yeah,
you
bro.
had
Cause
some joints. You
bro,
had some joints.
what do his skin got to do with the fact that he's smoking you niggas out here, bro?
A hundred
It
percent.
absolutely nothing, bro.
Nothing. And
Like,
he's nice. He's
bro,
Big K is
you
nice.
know who I look at Big K as
Mm-hmm.
in battle rap, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
look at this nigga as the real life Larry Bird, bro.
Talk
A nigga
crazy.
who, yo, bro, I'm serious. Somebody who was so nice, but it didn't matter. That white shit didn't matter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the video where the reporter was talking about Larry Bird and he was like, yo, how Larry Bird went up to the team and
Mm-hmm.
was like, yo, y'all trying to disrespect me? And they looking like, what you talking about? Say, yo, y'all got these white boys guarding me, bro. You better put a brother on me. Is you crazy?
Yeah.
Bro,
That's a
what?
great comparison.
That's why I'm like,
Word.
yo, yeah, but I don't care about none of that. My whole thing is I know he fire. First off, what he said, what K said, he said, I spill your thoughts all on the couch. Let's have therapy. Say you the original man. Say that like that scaring me. I'll run you over in the Jeep. Now your ass have Cherokee. Bro,
Cherokee.
that was
He was wild. But
yo.
wait, hold on. You was wilding too, though. Let's get to that.
Oh
You gonna
yeah.
get your prod rock for all that Lion King. Pounds are soft like when he dap niggas.
Facts.
Young Joe won't take too much for show to lean that nigga. Face shot. He gonna whistle with his mouth closed. He looked farm raised. Of course, he got haymakers. Real
Facts.
marksman. I could shoot with every finger. Bro, I had you 30. I had you
Bro.
30. Is that crazy? Am I the
No,
only
it's
one? Am
not.
I bugging?
No.
Okay.
No, you not.
But
I
but
tell
K
people
is
this all
nice,
the
but it was
time,
a
bro.
30. K is nice,
Bro,
but it was a 30.
I'll tell you this. I'm glad that somebody else outside of me said it because,
I'm keeping it tall.
I tell people if I feel I lost, I tell people I feel like it was debatable, all of it.
Mhm.
Bro, I
Mhm.
left that stage feeling like I won every round. It wasn't a debatable round. That he was just
Mhm.
fire in every round, and I was just like better in every round. That's just what I feel, bro.
I do too. I think you
On
edged every
me,
round like a gentleman's 30.
bro. Real marksman. I could shoot. Yo, bro, stop playing,
Every
bro.
finger, yo. I was like,
Bro,
yo, why
what?
is he talking like this? It was crazy.
This show
It was
had ratchets
crazy.
swinging way longer than Jerry Springer. Yo,
Man.
bro, I was what?
Yo,
Yo, bro.
so what were your thoughts when they lined it up, and why did you choose to not take that typical low hanging fruit approach of like his race and all that?
Well, when it was first when the opportunity first presented itself,
Mm-hmm.
to me it was a no brainer. Like if
Facts.
people remember, that's when K even before this right here. Back then, that was like the height of his career, the peak. He just had a classic with Head Ice
Mm-hmm.
on KOTD,
Mm-hmm.
where it was like, bro, they was going so crazy, it was hard to even pick a winner in that shit.
That's a
And
fact.
they wound up picking K, right?
Mm-hmm. It was
So
an edge. I feel like K
it
edged
was
that
no,
word.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's to me, it's still one of the most debatable battles on the internet, for
Yeah.
real, because they
Yeah.
was both really wilding.
Facts.
But yeah, the fact that they gave it to him, to me, it was like, yo, bro, what competitor is makes more sense right now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
one. And number two, like I said, I don't care about none of that anyway. You think I don't got white friends on the planet Earth?
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? Why
We
would I
all do.
care about that? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I know my white friends is cool. Now I don't know about every white person on the planet, but guess what? Every black person on the planet ain't cool. So why
That's
would
a
I care
fact.
about
That's a
that? You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
It's a fact. Come down to good people and bad people. That's about it.
That's it, bro. Good and
Word.
bad people, bro.
Yeah.
Word. We all turn into dirt.
That's a fact.
So, but yeah, bro. The reason I ain't take the angle one because it was watered down, and
Mhm.
there was literally no way to do it. Bro, there was no way to say something
Mhm.
about that at all. Cause
Mhm.
everything's been said, bro. That
That's a
man, that
fact.
man has been called everything under the sun, bro. When it comes to his skin, bro.
Facts.
Facts. From fluff to fucking drugs, bro. He didn't hurt it all, bro.
That's a
So,
fact.
and plus, I'm gonna keep it real. I've always been a person who like to challenge myself as a writer. I
And do
understand
something
battle
different.
rap and your aura, presence, and aggression, but bro,
Mhm.
I really do think I'm one of the best writers in this shit, bro. For
You
real.
are. You are.
I promise, bro. And I say that humbly, bro.
No,
But I'm
it's
talking
just
like
facts. It's just
you
facts.
mentioned a meteorite joint, yo, bro.
Mhm.
That's back when people were still trying to figure out how to do a
People
double
wasn't even
entendre.
doing that. They wasn't
They
even
was
doing
trying to
that.
do just a double.
Mhm.
Like, and look how many I said Swave. Say I take a word like meteorite. I say my balls out of this world. I meteorite it. You try and
Mhm.
fight. I dare you introduce meteorite. What's the end
Meteorite.
result? My face on the meteorite.
Meteorite. Yup.
Now
Yup.
watch this.
Crazy.
Say I take a word like puppeteers. The
Mhm.
irony, they act out everything they heard in them puppet ears. You see the level that
Mhm.
they on be a joke. Them puppet tears can't pull
Tears.
strings. I see the pain in this puppet tears. Jim Star, dog, I'm just telling this puppet tears to the white meat. I
Mhm.
know he black to the white meat. He won't flex. Romantic text. He types sweet.
Talk
Bro,
crazy. Talk crazy. A
nah,
lot
bro,
of
but
people ain't rapping like that.
that's what I mean though. It's like I
Mhm.
really do love pushing myself, and that's honestly what brought me back to the culture. Besides the
Mhm.
fact I feel like when I left the culture, I did them a disservice because it's a certain that vibe and element. It's a certain element that need to be in there, bro. It just need
Mhm.
to be there, bro.
I agree.
Word up, it just has to
I
be
agree.
there. So,
I agree.
but yeah,
Well,
bro,
that's
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. Yeah. I feel like I won that battle too, bro. Word up.
30, 30
I'm gonna go
gentlemen,
back to
though.
that because that's one of my favorite battles for real.
Me
And
too.
honestly, I feel like that was one of my favorite, like one of the toughest competitors.
100%.
You know,
100.
so
That's why I say gentlemen's because it's like he was fighting. Like most people would have died to that version of Big
bro,
K.
that
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
way he
Real
said, I
talk.
tape you up. He said, I tape you up. I face you, fuck your main girl. I shoot show in the basement, Wayne's World. I said, oh my God. I said,
He was
nah,
wilding.
he
K was
wilding,
wilding in
bro.
that battle, but you did your thing. You did your numbers once
Nah,
again.
facts, bro. But yeah,
So salute
you
to
know the
both of
reason
y'all.
I show love and I big up my opponent in the moments is
Mhm.
because, bro, I just want to show people that, bro, you could show love to an opponent,
Word.
bro,
Word.
and still be a victor, bro. You could
Yep.
still win. You know what I'm saying? Like it's classy ways to win, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
I
on
agree.
some
I agree.
for real, because I don't never want to be the reason. I know me saying certain things could make or break a person or could affect the money they possibly could get. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to their bookings and shit. That's why I
Or
be
their
mad
mental.
careful.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Word. Well, speaking of showing love, I'm gonna take a unconventional approach to asking you about this one.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna preface it by saying it's a lot of young new Brooklyn talent out here. It's
Facts.
Los Preem, it's Young L, it's Wusa,
Facts. My
Gaddafi
nigga.
Green, Steams. I could go on and on. Salute to all the Brooklyn cats out there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I think this is a Brooklyn classic. You feel me? Brownsville niggas is wild aggressive. Flatbush niggas is aggressive. It
Facts,
was it was
bro.
a clash of titans. I'm gonna tell you my
Facts.
favorite bars, but what I do want to say is I would love if you could tell me the artistic side of this battle
Mhm.
and also like salute to both of y'all, how far y'all come and what y'all done for the
Yeah,
culture. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
Show
big
Off versus
facts,
Math Hoffa is a classic. But talk to me about the
facts.
other side of things.
Facts. No, definitely a classic, bro. And salute the math, bro. You know what I'm
Salute the
saying? First
Math.
and foremost. And
Facts.
all the successes, you know what I'm saying, he been having out on this planet Earth, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, may he continue, man. May he move in a righteous manner. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Salute to both of
To
y'all for
ensure
real.
longevity, man. Yeah, big
Word.
salute. I'm gonna get, don't trust me, I'm gonna get into the stuff I got going on. But like I said, it ain't never nothing wrong with showing love to nobody, bro.
Facts.
In a public, you know what I'm saying, fashion,
Facts.
bro. Even
Facts.
say you didn't rock with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Say it was a moment where you didn't rock with somebody. That don't mean you
Mm-hmm.
got to let the planet know you got a problem.
That's a fact.
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 I never even moved like that. If say I had an issue with somebody for real, you think I would let them know I had an issue? The element of
Right.
surprise is how most wars was won on the planet.
Listen, that's what I be trying to explain to these niggas running
Yeah.
around online doing all. Why you doing blogs on niggas you don't fuck with? Go see that man.
That
Don't tell him you don't fuck with him. You putting up a big sign saying I'm coming. I'm pulling
word
up.
is bond.
Why you doing
But
that?
look, but listen, but think about it like this. That's why
Mm-hmm.
usually the guys that they talking about always live to see the next year. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? So
man,
we just gotta let it be
man.
that
That's a
because
word. That's a word. But back to the love.
no,
Brooklyn
that's
link
all
up.
love. It's all love for
Brooklyn
sure, for
link up.
sure.
This is a Brooklyn love.
No, yeah, no,
Talk to
big
me.
no. Like I said, bro. And I just want to say this too, because I heard two
Mm-hmm.
names you mentioned. As
Mm-hmm.
so shouts to my bro Wusa, and I'm saying that's not one of the names I was talking about. But Steams and Gaddafi, I'm gonna keep it
Mm-hmm.
real. I don't consider them new at all. Them, bro, Steams
No,
in
they've been
battle
around for
rap.
a minute, but they've been holding
No,
it down though.
no facts. I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
look, Steams to me, and
Mm-hmm.
this just real, not past Brooklyn love. Just
Mm-hmm.
people don't even know my inception in the battle rap and the role that Steams played in
Mm-hmm.
battle rap with me. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how far I went. I'll always look at Steams as like the not big. I don't say because I don't be sunned by nobody, not big homie, but that's a man that I'll always have real love and respect
Love.
for because of the
Word.
role he played, even in my
Mm-hmm.
own career, bro. And I
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna lie, a lot of people's style was taken from Steams, bro. He was the first
Man,
one with it,
man, that's a
bro.
whole other conversation.
No,
Salute
for
the
real,
Steams though. Hey,
facts.
we
But
can't forget about Fendi either.
oh,
Salute the
facts.
Queens.
Oh, nah,
Fendi been holding
facts.
Brooklyn down too.
That's a
Salute
fact.
Fendi.
Yeah,
Salute
facts,
Fendi.
man. Love her, bro. But
Word.
so what I'll say about the Mad Battle, bro, to me it was a monumental battle because
Legendary.
yeah, 100%. 100% because especially because if you look at it, he's not really active on the battle rap scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
He because
Mm-hmm.
he got the success with the podcast and he
Of
doing other
course.
ventures.
Of course.
So to me, to Tommen was like perfect. He might have had a battle or two after that, but he ain't
Mm-hmm.
battled nobody else from New York
Mm-hmm.
after that. So to me, it
Mm-hmm.
was like a rite of passage, pass the torch kind of thing.
1,000%. A
You know what I'm
thousand
saying?
percent.
Like, oh, this
Yep.
the new Brooklyn nigga. And until I
Facts.
battle a New York nigga that beat me, New York, Brooklyn is mine. I don't care what nobody's saying out here, bro. I'm gonna keep it
I'm
a
gonna tell. Hey,
thousand.
I'm gonna tell Wusa to take a look
Come
at this
take the
part of.
crown, bro. Look, I'm wearing
Okay.
it. I
Okay.
look,
Okay.
look. I promise you, is
Okay.
the opportunity is open.
Okay.
Come take the crown, bro.
I'm gonna tell Los Supreme. I'm gonna tell Wusa. They hungry. They the new
Listen.
young
I'm
niggas,
sitting.
and they hungry.
Hey yo, but my guys, I know
I'm
them.
gonna
Yo,
tell Young Al
I'll tell
too.
them right now. Listen,
Don't sleep on Young Al. He crazy too.
bro. You know
Brooklyn
I'm
shining
show
right
off,
now.
nigga.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
nah. But
Okay.
nah. The Mad Battle, bro, was so monumental because again,
Mm-hmm.
bro, that's really what it symbolized for me in my career,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it also was continuing on with how I basically came in the game because
Word.
so I in the start I only had what 4 battles before I battled M City,
Mm-hmm.
and then I only had what 6 battles before I battled Swave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Swave
Mm-hmm.
was the first legend I stood across from. So to me, I was
Crazy.
also continuing how I came into the game,
Mm-hmm.
battling the legends. The
Mm-hmm.
arts is the you know what I'm saying. The math half
Mm-hmm.
is the it made sense because to me when I stood across from somebody that was lesser known,
Mm-hmm.
you know, seeing as how again I was still building my name and resume as well. It just didn't give the same feel.
Word.
It just let me know where I belong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro, that battle, even on the writing side,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably like one of the hardest battles I had to write for real, only because how do you how do you approach a battle where all you really have to go by is, well, not really how do you approach a battle. It was past the approach. It was more, what angles could I take, that haven't been taken, or what things could I touch on that haven't been, because he already had a massive catalog, bro.
That's a fact.
And that's the one thing about, people think that it's easy standing across from somebody who's a large name and known with a long history, bro. That actually makes it harder, unless you're gonna be the kind of rapper where it's like, oh, okay, they said this over here, I'm just gonna figure out another way how to say that. And they said this over here, I'm gonna figure out another way to say that. Anybody could do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much why people they don't stick out. That's why they don't stick out. Because it's like, oh, I heard that before.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but that was the hard part of the writing process for me, trying to figure out how to say something that hadn't been said. That's why, even if you notice the lines where I did use some type of math, I had to figure out a different way to do it. Even with the 1-9 and 145.
Crazy. Crazy. Oh, wait. Real goons only turn into goons when it's time to be. And right now it's 3:57. Look like it's time to meet. Slide before you swing on me. I make you play ground. That is a crazy double. A great comedian. He just never learned to be stand up. Prosthetic leg, how I walk with the metal. His star stuck on a hospital bed, like Lux trying to remember the verse. You disrespected the legacy of Bigg the moment you named your clothing line.
Come on, bro. Let's tell it. We gotta.
You was rumbling. I love your bars,
bro.
your angle, your approach, your poise.
Right.
Just phenomenal.
Thank you, bro. Phenomenal. And honestly, bro, it wasn't. People think that it was like tough to keep composure, and then some people will say, bro, it was too much on stage. Honestly, bro, I feel like that's what made me and Mav such a legendary battle.
Classic.
Because yes, real time. Because when's the last time you had a battle or saw a battle that gave you that feel
and gave you that? That's the real smack feel.
Smack, that's like the energy, 100%.
Like, battles look worse when two people is extra friendly. Like, when they not friendly, that's when the battle feel like, we watching a battle.
Yes, it makes no sense for a regular battle to feel like the compliment battles that they be throwing.
Yeah,
no, bro. That's why they got compliment battle. And shouts to that too, because that's a separate thing.
Dope. Salute to that though, for real.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna front. I want to do one of those. Just because
that'd be fire. Let me tell you,
but it's such an original idea though. Because and that's why I like it. Because it forces you to be creative. It forces you to say, because if your brain is already accustomed to creating the most disrespectful thing, we are creatures of habit. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm blessed to have a great balance of my family and my children and the people I love that I speak not kindly to on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Because, bro, no, but yeah, bro, I want to do one of them joints. But yeah, you're right. The battle should not feel like that. They should not feel like that. It should have that feel where it's like, yo, it could possibly go down, but knowing that it's not though. You know what I'm saying? Also knowing it's not, because then nobody messing no money up. Don't nobody really want to have supporters in fear of coming out to the venue to purchase a ticket. We want the supporters to know, nah, we selling a fight. And shortest tension in this aura is a real aura. You're gonna feel it when you come meet us in person. You're gonna feel it. But we not gonna put y'all in no danger. It ain't no danger. You know what I'm saying? Happening over here. Come on out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I love that. I love that. You brought this up earlier. You and O-Red. I'm not gonna lie. Your energy was a little bit different for this battle, and I want to get into that. But you still had some joints. I should make you catch the fade that your man's owe. I'm a King Arthur. I guess this will be battle of the night. For band members to move with a drum, stand up and get rolled on, watch who you hover around. I trust Siri more than I trust these niggas. I live by that. Ain't no crying in the URL. Well, ain't no crying in RBE neither. My promise is his jaw can get broke quicker than promises. Oh my God. I love your material, but what was going on behind the scenes to where your energy was a little different in this battle?
So, to tell you the truth, so honestly, bro, I just wasn't feeling good. So what I told ARP was, yo, I said, yo, I knew I wasn't feeling good the week before, but I don't want to say something that instill or plant a seed of damn, so this might not go down, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the cause of nobody having no kind of negative vibes or energy when it's their event coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
I just told them, yo, this joint right here, I'm just coming from a dark place. You know what I'm saying? This one,
Mm-hmm.
like I ain't even about to be balking and all. Like I'm about to. It's really because I couldn't project like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
that's why even on his interview, he like Showoff out here saying he coming from a dark place, this, that, and the third, and made it a part of the, you know what I'm saying, the anticipation of the fact that the rounds will be delivered different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's really what it was, bro. I really wasn't feeling good at all. And I couldn't push that shit out how I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
knew the material was fire too. That's why I'm
Fire.
like, damn,
Fire.
bro. Some of
Yeah.
my best writings for real. Cause I really like to, bro,
Facts.
I like for everything to make sense and everything to fit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when I hear a 4-bar setup and then the next 4 bars have nothing to do with nothing to do with what this nigga just said, bro.
Word. Now your structure is phenomenal. You don't
Yo, I
like every
appreciate
word
that.
counts. You don't be playing, like every word counts in your structure.
No, yo, I swear, but I said my bars got bars in them. Like
Mm-hmm.
unless he's chism, you could
Mm-hmm.
surely bet he's victim. This guy walk. That's on. I said that's the guy I told. That's on Luke Hill Skywalk. Supply chalk banana when I walk, but won't catch me slipping, nigga. I done been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. It's like, bro,
Talking.
I want
Yep.
everything just it
Everything
gotta
to
fit. It
connect.
gotta make sense, bro.
Yep.
It has
I
to,
agree.
bro.
I agree. You said Red was one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Knowing that you was battling him and you wasn't at your best, looking back, how did that feel? Would you
I
want a
felt
rematch
honestly, I
or how
felt
did
like
that
I did
feel?
him a disservice. But in
Mm-hmm.
hindsight, I didn't because he won champion of the year that year.
That's
And
a super fact.
they definitely went to my battle.
How did
They
that
definitely
feel when
went
they
to
did that?
this I gotta say this, bro.
Speak on it.
Listen, man. I feel like all in all in my career,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of where I've rapped at, bro, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like any platform that failed to mention me in the conversation of a possible battler of the year or a like I haven't had them type of years in this
They
culture,
wildin'.
bro.
They
It's
wildin'.
crazy, almost
I agree.
blasphemous, but I
I
still
agree.
salute them. I still salute them, but it's like I also understand the behind the scenes too. Like you
Mm-hmm.
gotta, as a man, I was always taught never to burn a bridge unless I knew I wouldn't have to cross it. And then if you gonna burn
Dropping
that
jewels
bridge,
now. Let's
yeah, for real.
go.
Be understand that the bridge you burn, it ain't
Mm-hmm.
just that bridge. Sometimes it's the bridge and every connected highway
That goes to it.
that goes to
100%.
that bridge.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Facts. But that's the thing. You gotta, that's why I really do feel like I should be respected and mentioned more. Not saying that I'm not, but just saying there's not too many people who come into this culture that we understand and have seen blackballing is a real thing,
That's a
and
fact.
people be out of here. You know what I'm saying? They just
Mm-hmm.
be out of here.
And it
You
be
won't hear
over
from no
with.
more. But
Yep.
to go through that early on, even before you get the ball rolling. Like my
Mm-hmm.
first offer to battle on URL after my PG was Shotgun Suge.
Okay. So the Briz wasn't the PG? Why do I think the Briz
No, that
battle
was
was the
no
PG?
Briz was the PG. I had another one after that though. I battled
I never
Blacksmith
knew
on a
that.
PG too.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's where the controversy came in because
Mm-hmm.
back then I tried to tell people, look, they saying they want me to battle Suge, trying to get me to sign the contract to battle Suge, but they want me to battle him free. I'm like, bro, I never heard of nobody going to the NBA not getting no money. You gonna have to pay me. I'm a grown man, bro. What you talking
Ooh,
about? I got kids out here.
ooh,
What you mean?
ooh.
Right? And
Word.
that wasn't the conversation they was trying to have.
Mm-hmm.
So it became, well, I guess this PG not gonna drop. And I'm like, what? Bro, I'm from Brooklyn. I don't know what you're talking about. What you think you got some footage of mine with my face, and that's just it? And I tried to explain it to him, so I wound up getting my footage for my PG, and I dropped my battle on my own.
Jesus.
You know, so that was my message saying,
Whew.
look, bro, you can't pressure me into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mm-hmm.
can only deal in respect. You shouldn't even want to, but I understand it
Mm-hmm.
as well because, like I said, I was new to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a different age bracket anyway. A lot of people when I came into it thought I was younger than I was.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
But
always
I ain't
look
even
younger
gonna
though.
lie, bro. Yo,
That shit came in
good
handy
looks.
for real.
Good looks, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh God,
You
bro.
was talking about blasphemy. Listen, there was times when all I had was my faith. I was homeless before God blessed me, a couple years ago with some bread, but I spent most of my life as a broke boy. And
That's what's up, bro.
my faith is everything. And when I was, you know what I'm saying, when I was watching battle rap, a lot of your battles I watched were nowhere to stay. Just being motivated and being inspired. And so when I got into position, I had to give back to battle rap because it got me through so much, right?
That's real, bro.
This
I ain't
battle
even
right
gonna
here,
lie, bro.
brother. Huh?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got a lot of respect for you, family. I've been there
Likewise,
myself
brother.
too, bro. And people don't understand, like, one of the hardest things on the planet. Like, we already, unless you born into some money, we already don't got it, right?
At all.
And we blessed enough. You blessed enough to have parents that are able to feed you and keep a crib over a roof over your head.
That's
You
a
already
blessing.
winning, right? Because,
Blessing.
bro, you know how hard it is to come up from zero as an
Man.
adult. People don't
Over
even
and over at that. Over and
facts.
over at that.
What? Yo, bro.
Man. Man.
But
So
that's what I
salute
say,
to
bro.
anybody
So
just surviving. That in
yeah,
itself is a blessing.
yeah, facts, bro.
Straight up.
Salute to the resilience, though, bro.
A hundred
Salute
percent.
and
But
the fact that you real enough to even want to pour back into a coach. You know what I'm saying? That helped
got
you through
to.
whatever times you was going
Got
through,
to.
bro.
Got
Yeah.
to. Got to. But I ain't gonna lie though. Even quoting these bars that I'm about to quote, just man, listen. I knew I was gonna ask you about this battle, and I knew I was gonna have to keep it tall. It is one of the greatest battle performances, and I'm gonna be honest, this battle is art. I told ARP they gotta put this battle in a museum because
Oh shit.
performance art performance art is a thing when an artist paints a picture that is so timeless that it needs to be placed somewhere that we never forget in our history. This is what your performance was in this battle, and I'm
Oh
talking
man.
about Showoff versus Loso.
Oh
Brother, this
man. Yeah,
was
bro.
so unexpected. And I'm a Catholic, and quoting these bars is crazy,
It
but
almost make you feel blasphemous, right?
I
Like, hold
felt,
up. I don't even
yo,
want to say this.
the
Hold on, wait.
whole you wasn't just talking to Loso though. You was talking to all Christians through Loso.
Yes,
So
bro. But this.
as a Christian man watching it, I'm just like, oh, this nigga cooking me. What's going on right now? But nonetheless, it was 3 flawless rounds. A lot of disrespect, a lot of blasphemy, but a lot of things that also needed to be said. So I'm gonna just quote some of the lines that I loved. Showoff versus Loso lifted soul for. It's a line I'm not quoting, but I'm gonna quote everything else.
I know, bro.
All right, here we go. All right. Let me
I
get
know, bro.
the
Trust me. Yo,
truth
listen,
different.
before you
You
even do it,
chapter
bro. Hold
verse.
on. Before you do
Uh-huh.
it, bro. Before you do
Uh-huh.
it, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna help you with this moment because I understand the conflict. Let me tell you why I do, right? I had a supporter reach out on the gram,
Okay.
right? When the
Mm-hmm.
Loso battle dropped and said,
Mm-hmm.
damn, you won. But I almost feel like I'm a burn in hell for telling you that, right?
Oh God, that's how I
Yo,
felt
watch,
too.
watch this, bro. No lie, like last year, that same supporter reached back out just on some yo show. I ain't seen you in a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like, hope everything good with you. Question. I just watched the Loso battle again. Do you still not believe in God? Where's your stance, bro? So, bro, no lie. I got the history. I said, yo, I'm gonna put it in the voice note because it's really too much to type out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but yo, I do believe in God. And the funny part is, I said, I'm gonna tell you what made me believe, and it wasn't a person. He
Mm.
said, what? I said, yeah, it was a thunderstorm. He said, what? You got to break that down. I was like, think about it. No matter how small a thunderstorm is, right?
Mm-hmm.
On average, it drops like over 198 million gallons of water in
Mm.
one thunderstorm, right? Now, I don't know how much a raindrop weigh, but I know a gallon of any liquid is like 8.9 pounds, right? So multiply 198 million by 8.9, and that's the weight of the water that falls on us during a thunderstorm, right? Now we seen the damage that tsunamis and typhoons and all that shit. That shit'll wipe out whole villages, bro. Take out
Mm-hmm.
whole towns, bro. The only reason that weight of water don't crush us is because we was blessed with a God who loved us so much that it doesn't even turn into a single water droplet until a 20-mile descent. Now think about eye drops. If I was to drop a drop from the eye drop right here, it's just a single drop. But as I drop that drop, on top of that drop, it becomes a puddle, right? Bro, these single droplets of water don't even connect to become a full body of water, even though it's falling from 30,000 miles. I can't explain that outside of God, bro.
God is good.
All the time, bro.
God is good. Man, that was look, let's get to it. The truth different. You chapter verse, I like fat asses to clap and twerk. The Luke different.
The Luke different.
How many times today did you say hell yeah and goddamn? You believe in Moses? Not me. I never snake my staff. If God don't like ugly, how is your mother safe? There was always those who sacrificed life for a deeper vision. You be shocked as shit at the hand speed, but why? You believing in shit that you can't see. I don't trust mine. You think I trust the Heavenly Father? Yo, brother, and then you battle God in your third round. Yo,
oh my God,
where was your head at?
Collar,
what is going on?
The clergy collar, bro. You know
what's the outfit.
So look, I'm gonna tell you where my mindset was, though,
please,
bro. Because I promise you, and this for the culture too, bro. It's all right to keep it real and be honest and open with the public, bro. That's how they get to know you. I'm gonna keep it real with all y'all. Back then, bro, I ain't have no belief in God, bro. It wasn't even until I think the year after my Loso battle, bro. It wasn't even until the year after my Loso battle I was able to envision myself as an old man, bro. I could never picture myself actually becoming old, bro, before that. I'm trying to tell people in real time, bro. Like, I couldn't even visualize it. And my third eye works. It works. Couldn't even picture what it would possibly look like. So that my whole mindset back then was I met everything I was saying, bro. That's why it came across with so much conviction, bro. Like because I was questioning everything, because my thing was, if death is real, and we know it is, and that's why I said also in there, I said I believe in the soul, because when it leaves the body get hard. And I say that because when a person passes, every organ is still there. Every drop of blood is still there, unless they got shot and they spilling out or something. But everything is still there. Say it's old age and it ain't trauma. Something left, because you know their absence. Is absence there now. So you gotta believe in the soul. Period. And if it's truly gonna be a soul, right? And if it's truly gonna be a soul longer than we a body, bro, you only get one chance to be correct. It's not like back in the day where everybody was wearing sandals around Jesus' time, so you knew sandals was the original shoe. You knew sandals was the truth. Now you got sneakers, boots, all types of stuff, right? And as long as human beings have options, with options come confusion, especially when you're talking about things that happened before you existed. Regardless of what, you're going to have to put your faith in something that's unseen, no matter what you're choosing, because it's going to be a story.
100%.
Word up, bro. So that's really where I was. Them questions I had, and then as I went back to watch that battle, I realized those questions I had and how I put them rounds together was actually a plea and a conversation I was having with God, which is why my third round was directly at him. Because I'm thinking back on what's happening in my real life. My grandmother, I met when I said my grandma's died believing that shit. And now I'm grateful she did. You see how perspective come with, you know what I'm saying?
With time and wisdom, 100%.
Right. 100%, bro. But I was meaning that shit back then, because I'm like, bro, somebody got to answer this. Cause I done got kicked out of churches asking these questions. Well, how come if they say angels have this right here was one of the primary questions that got me kicked out of church. I said the only thing that separates human beings from angels is angels don't have free will, and we was blessed with free will. And they say that's why angels had a bit of jealousy when it came to human beings. How did God love this creature so much he allowed them to have the opportunity to tell him no or go against his will when we were created to exist for what we exist for, right? And then I'm like, all right, well, if that's true, does that mean that he created the devil to be his op? Because it say that he was the angel of music, and one of the most beautiful angels. And then he decided to go against God, which to me
Mhm.
says free will.
Mhm.
Or you can't either that or he was created to do that.
And if
So
everything's written, then that's what was meant to happen.
right, you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro? So
Yeah.
that's why it was like, yo, nah, I'm about to take this battle, and that's why I even extended the olive branch to Loso and was like, yo,
Mhm.
bro, let's have a public debate because I'm
Mhm.
sure I'm not the only person who have those type of questions. And
100%.
you being the Christian battle rapper and with the aura and personality you have, it's not like
Mhm.
we gonna be up there arguing and shit, bro. We both
Mhm.
respectable, intelligent men. It's just a debate. But I told him and offered him, let's have a public debate on our battle because nobody was doing that. You never seen two opponents come back and rehash a battle, especially with some as important as that.
I agree. I
Yeah, but he
agree.
was he may be open to it in the future still, bro. So I don't even
I'm
want
gonna
to
ask
completely
him.
shut it down because I
I'm
think
gonna
it'll be
ask him.
dope. I think it'll be dope. I
I
know
think it'd be
even
amazing.
even today on my timeline,
Mhm.
I be trying to troll also sometimes, bro. So I started
I
messing
see.
with
I
him.
know what you're about to
Yeah, yeah,
say.
yeah,
I
yeah,
seen
yeah. I
it.
started
I ain't
messing
say
with him,
nothing,
but
but I seen
I
it
honestly it's because
because there's
bro,
real
I know
questions.
I know he one because I know he a good man and he
He
not gonna
is.
take too much to heart, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
he's a
some of
good
these
dude.
dudes be too sensitive out here, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, so that's really all it is because I know
Mhm.
that I could have I have fun with
Mhm.
going back and
Mhm.
forth with Loso and then
Mhm.
boom. Because to me, my aura is like a double-edged sword. Because
Mhm.
when you give off that vibe of yo, he's so real, he's so real, he's so real,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
don't leave room for you to laugh and joke with nobody. Because they take
Mhm.
everything you say to heart. And it's like,
Mhm.
bro, I can't even clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. No, but yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Nah, that's
That's one
listen.
of my
I
favorite battles, bro.
that's performance art, and it's moments in time to me where something happens with art. Like for me, y'all are the Shakespeare's. The only two things I dropped out of 11th grade. The only two classes I paid attention was history and creative writing. Everything else I didn't give a damn about. But y'all are the Shakespeare's. Y'all are the authors of our time. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Y'all. So that's how I see y'all. So when y'all contribute an artistic piece that really expands your understanding of how performance art can be, I think that's one of those moments. And I told ARP that need to be in the museum somewhere. And you know what ARP said when I asked him, what's one quote you could give me about Showoff?
Hmm.
And he said that you brought back authenticity and believability to RBE.
Mm.
And that's saying a lot,
Wow.
brother. That's
Wow.
saying a lot. That is
Wow.
saying
That's
a
crazy.
lot.
Yeah. Salute to my brother.
That
Hey,
is
man.
and ARP
That's crazy.
is he has rare breed tatted on him. He is a rare breed. That
Yeah,
is one
facts.
rare individual right there. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
And for
facts,
him to say that
100%.
you personified believability and brought that energy to RBE says a lot about who you are too.
Thank you, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Salute.
And you know why I say salute to that, bro? And that's why I want to encourage people to just make sure that when you out here living, bro, ain't nobody about to be perfect, bro, but be
Mhm,
respectable, man, because I'm telling you,
mhm.
we all going to turn into a story, bro. One day
100%.
we won't be here to speak for ourselves, so we'll be a story by that time. I'm telling you, bro,
100%.
it's when it's the you are one voice, but when many people are screaming something about you, bro, that's when word travels, man. So salute to every
Sure.
person whoever has something good to say about me. You know what I'm saying? And look, I like drama too, so shouts to everybody who has something bad to say too. You know what I'm saying? So
Show
as
you a
long as you're
living
saying
legend.
something, you dig?
You a living legend. I want to talk to you about Pulverize. You versus Rosenberg Raw. Listen, man, I watched that battle. I laughed at the line. I thought it was funny, but it turned into this whole thing. Were you
Yes.
expecting that would happen? And I think people who aren't familiar with your writing style didn't know that that's how creative you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. No, honestly, I'm gonna
What
keep
was
it,
your reaction to Pulverize?
bro. So you know how sometimes you'll write something
Mm-hmm.
and well, maybe you may not know as a performer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's times that we'll write something, and
Mm-hmm.
in the moment, if you miss one word of it, it throws shit off, right?
Yeah.
So that wasn't even originally how the pulverized thing was supposed to be said, bro.
Oh wow.
First off, I would salute my homie Dot, the reach
Mm-hmm.
guard,
Reach
right?
God. Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
Big Brooklyn. Salute. Salute.
My guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to pay homage to him as the reach guard
Mm-hmm.
and do pulverize, right?
Oh, okay.
in his voice,
with like the Beretta, that kind of
like
thing.
classic and classic. I was supposed to be in that bag, bro. I was supposed to be that pole. Rise, and then I was supposed to bring it back on some dot shit, but
Yo,
bro,
you sound just like. Go ahead, my
that's why
fault.
bro. I really be doing it, bro. I really.
Word,
That's why I say, yo, this gonna hit. But
word.
in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
that one mess up, bro. You know what I'm just grateful for? I'm just grateful that I was able to think of anything, bro. Because the
Mm-hmm.
pulverized part, I
Mm-hmm.
remember. With that whole setup, I could kill
About
him with the
that.
word pulverized. You heard with the
That's
bro
so
that
funny.
I was freestyling that because none of that belonged there.
That's so funny. That's so funny. But it ended up being. It was everywhere. I
Yo,
think you even
it
made
was
merch
viral,
or
bro.
something. Didn't you make merch on it or
Hell
something?
yeah, bro. I made
Yeah.
like an extra little over what, almost 10 racks, bro.
Hey, you capitalizing. That's all.
Hell
Hey,
yeah, bro.
salute.
No fact.
Salute.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Like that's one thing about it, bro. When they say
Mm-hmm.
life though, you lemons make lemonade, bro. That's
That's
in
real.
life. The only thing that you learn in turn up times is how to party harder, bro.
Mm.
Everything we learn is in our tougher times. I pray to God for at least 5 brand new problems in 2026.
Hey,
Cause that means I'm gonna have 5 brand new solutions, and I had to have done something new to have 5 brand new issues, bro.
man, salute to you, show. Your
Real
perspective
talk.
is
You know
always
how
so
many niggas
dope.
stuck having the same problems every year? The same
You ain't
problems,
lying.
bro?
You ain't lying.
I
You
don't
ain't
want
lying.
that. I
You ain't
want that,
lying.
bro.
I
Shit.
gotta ask you, show. Of all these battles, what's your favorite?
Out of all of them,
Mm-hmm.
hmm,
Of every battle
well,
you've
it
had,
would
what's
be.
one battle you look back on and that's like your special moment for you?
Hmm, that's hard, bro.
Take your
It's
time.
it's
Even if it's a
hard. But what I'll
couple. If
say,
it's a couple, it's
it'll be
fine.
out of 2 battles though.
Okay,
Honestly,
that's fine.
it'll be out of 2 battles. So it would
Mm-hmm.
be either the Chef Trez joint, because
Crazy.
that was really one of my favorite battles to do, right?
Crazy.
And
Mm-hmm.
I knew for a fact that I was excited for that because again, I am a stick. I really do enjoy and appreciate real competition. So I knew
Mm-hmm.
I was about to hear stuff I never heard before battling
Trez is a
Trez.
goat. Trez is a
Come on,
goat.
bro. So that's number one. Why that one, and I was able to incorporate my brother. You know what I'm saying? That hopped out on Trez. You know what I'm saying, with the gritted it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Talk crazy.
now salute my brother Big Unk, man. That's my brother for real, man. Salute
Salute.
Big Unk. But
Salute.
even in that moment, that's what make that battle so legendary to me. Because behind the scenes, what people don't know is, you see how I wrote that for Big Unk to hop out in the battle versus
Mm-hmm.
Trez, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what made me realize Trez is a living legend, bro. And can't nobody. It shouldn't be no argument over who leads in rebuttals, right?
Agreed.
Because this man rebutted a human being.
Mm.
How do you rebuttal a person with another person? When I had Big Unk hop out, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize until after the security personnel that hopped out for Trez
Mm-hmm.
knew him since he was a kid. It just so
That's
happened he
crazy.
was working in security on RBE. He knew him
That's
from
crazy.
outside. And if you look at the battle, you'll see him say, "Don't worry, I'm your security."
Wow. Oh. Oh. Nah, that's crazy. Nah. That going out at that time is crazy. Let's see if we can get Show Off back in here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Show coming right back. That's crazy. That is crazy. At that point, ending is crazy. Okay, show back, show back. Yo,
It
that
was
was
on D and
crazy.
D. We was rocking. I don't know what happened,
That
bro.
was a
D,
crazy
look, listen,
time.
D. I know, right? D and D don't work for some reason for Messenger though, bro. That was some
Yo,
Messenger shit.
nah, that's funny. All right, but go ahead. Go ahead. You were saying
No,
your man was security and all that.
oh no, no, yeah. It's just crazy how, like, that's why that's so legendary to me. The fact that he
Mm-hmm.
knew him. If you go back to the footage, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
see the other security guard tap Trez and be like, "Don't worry, I'm your security." You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
hear it. You're gonna actually
Mm-hmm.
hear it because we mic'd
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
But that, to me, that's like, you can't make that up.
That,
You feel
yeah.
what I'm saying,
That's a
bro?
moment. Yep.
Especially when, if you look at the writing in that battle, you would
Mm-hmm.
have you would have thought we wrote our rounds in the same room. Cause it's like, bro, we talking about the same. It's like we just knew. And that's why it's gonna be between that one and the battle with my brother Jay Murder, which honestly was the hardest battle I had to write for real.
I could tell you
That
didn't even want to do that kind of, you know what I mean? The tournament is what it is, but I could just tell even how you put it together. Like, these dudes got too much love for each other. And salute to Jay Murder. But
you see how we still presented it like,
still put on.
We gonna show the love after, bro. Because if somebody is watching that battle and they don't hear me say Jay Murder's my brother, if they watch that battle, they'll think at one point we got a problem. They see
like
us
real issue. Word.
But the reason that I say that's also one of my favorite battles is because I was able to utilize battle rap to have an actual conversation with my brother. If people listen to my third round, right? My third round is just expressing to my brother how much I love him and how I want him to get away from the gang shit. You know what I'm saying? And just be a dad out here in this world. Not saying he got to none of that, because I understand his reasoning and I understand that that's a part of who he is as a man, a human being. For real. That's why I respect my brother. But also that's why I was trying to tell him, like, look, like, suppose one of the cousins got some type of issue and I put hands on him and I do him dirty and he sends you out there to try to do something to me. Who do you choose? You know what I'm saying? That's why that's the angle I use. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens in real life, if a scenario happens, like, I know he'll be there as my brother. I'm not even worried about that or questioning that. You feel me? But but it's real though, and that's why to me those two battles, bro. But I enjoy all of them though. It's something I enjoy about all of them. But those two right there, bro.
I love that. Give me your top 5 RBE all time. Top 5 RBE battlers.
Battlers? What? So when I do the top 5, it'll be to who pushed help push, you know what I'm saying, RBE forward. So
I respect it.
Right. So I'm definitely gonna say the Rosenberg Roar.
Salute Froze.
I'm gonna say Big K and Ill Will.
Salute to both of them brothers. Big K, Froze, Big K, Ill Will. You got 2 less.
And I'm gonna keep it all 8,000. I gotta say Hitman, and I gotta say Mook.
Okay.
Now, mind you, I didn't even I didn't even put myself in that.
You didn't put you didn't put Daylight, you didn't put
Daylight.
JC.
Nope.
It's a few brothers you ain't put. You ain't put.
But
Oops
you know
in
why
there.
though? I thought about all of them. I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
Even with the Oops thing, right? Like Oops, definitely million view plus battle, big ass
and
moment,
Gems too.
World
Gems
Star,
too.
right? World Star, all of that. But I'm talking about, if you look at what I'm looking at is the history of RBE as far as the different tiers that it went through. Because I was there since the inception, right? So as far as inception goes, of course you got to pay homage to me, the Jimses, the J Murders,
salute
the
Jims,
fucking
salute J Murder.
No, for real. Why? Because we was the battlers that was here. Like, and then, but you gotta show the love. Even Shotgun Suge, people forget Rosenberg Roar versus Shotgun Suge was one of the first main events.
Heavy.
That battle's fire too, right? So that's what I mean. If we talking Inception, I would put myself, right? I would put Big Cannon.
Salute
I would
Big Cannon.
JC, right? I would put Oops, and I would put J Murder. Why? Because those guys are the guys that originally, the names was already the names out there, but it took real skill sets to be able to pair them with people. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So Inception wise, those are the names I'll use. Once the level up happened based on,
it's a different world. Yeah.
The proper seeds being planted. Yeah. Then you got to go into the A-Verbs, Murder Mook battle. You got to go into the Hitman. No, facts. Ward. Facts. Ward. No, Ward. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's at tiers. That's why I say at time frames. Because in Inception, those are the names, but they change. Because remember, at one point, O-Red was that nigga on RBE.
Oh, facts. I be talking shit to Red, but you're right. Red one of them ones.
Even too. Math. Let's be for real.
Salute Math too.
But you got to remember. So basically, and people may not say it out loud, but remember what I was talking earlier, how there's certain times that a person may go through a blackballing or say that there's something public done that another company doesn't like, and they'll distance themselves. Back then, what they would say to keep the attention on their artists and away from whatever artist they decided not to work with no more, they would say, nah, they just oversaturation. We see them too much, right? But that disappears when you need them to battle every week on a stream. There's no such thing as oversaturation no more. We just need you to keep up, right?
Keep doing it.
Keep up. So I say that because RBE played a role in reigniting a lot of careers, bro.
Agreed.
Remember, at one point, the RBE is why Big K was able to get the battle back over on Smack. O-Red too. At one point, they stopped calling O-Red. Then me and O-Red happened. O-Red is back on Smack, right? It happened with even Chef Trez, the Chef Trez battle. You know what I'm saying? He was able to go back. You know what I'm saying? But for a while, you'll see it. They may stop rocking Rose, Frozenberg, and that's why I tell people companies like RBE really should be shown homage because or pay some type of homage because, bro, it literally did more than feed people families for the moment that it was booking them. It reignited a lot of careers, bro, that kept people relevant long enough to be able to be back over where they was known for being, bro. For real. And not the mind. And look, and not to mention, bro, look at all of the trend setting things that they brought to the game, period. Even the trailers looking like movies and all that shit. They was doing that. Fire.
The fire one rounders, the low tiers versus big names. It was a lot
bro. They was doing all that, bro. That's what that's what I mean. Even their first card, if you really look at the first card they had, was basically a blood, sweat, and tears. Because Danger Zone wouldn't have battled goods nowhere else.
In no other way would that happen. That's a fact.
It wouldn't have happened like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, y'all, RBE's the innovators for sure.
100%.
They contributed something major to the game.
100%.
I gotta salute that. But shifting gears, Stizz is my man, but I'm looking forward to you knocking him out. What's the deal with that?
Yo, listen, man. Right now, actually, there's I gotta reach out to him, but there's a company that's known for throwing fights as well. Even outside of the Gilly platform, that's interested in a fight and a hype up behind it. So I should hear back from them, I think tomorrow. They said it was in 48 hours. I was speaking to them yesterday, so I'll hear from them tomorrow, and then I'll reach out to Stizz to see how interested he really is in locking that in because they got the money, and that's really what it is. They got the money and they got the light. Oh no, I box.
You sure you want to do that?
I box for real.
I
don't know if you know that.
No. I seen you boxing a man that
No, I ain't talking about that.
I know you can box.
No, I'm talking about past that. Like I
you talking about professionally?
I boxed in the ring. Before I got locked, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. My story is really not that different from Tyson's for real, bro. Like I ain't have a guardian since I was like 13 years old.
Wait, ain't Tyson from Brownsville too?
Of course, facts.
Oh, dead. Okay, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. You Brownsville niggas is different. What's going on over? Why y'all so tough?
Tyson, Riddick, Bowe. Let's not forget. Look, Zab Judah.
Oh, yeah. What's going on in Brownsville?
Danny
Why
Jacobs.
y'all so aggressive?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That's the last place that ain't gentrified yet. I don't know what it is.
I bet it'll never be.
It's like as soon as you step out of Brownsville, everything look mad. It's like the sunshine a little brighter.
Hey, listen, the niggas got Stuyvesant Heights now and all that. It'll never be that in Brownsville.
Crazy. Stuyvesant Heights is
it'll never be that in Brownsville.
Look, fun fact though. I always represent Brownsville because Brownsville is what raised me, bro. I was born and raised in Bed-Stuy. I'm from Gates between Lewis and Stuyvesant. I was born in Woodhull Hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that's why even in my joints, I say born in the sty, rest in the ville. You know what I'm saying? Like the Brownsville taught me outside 100%. You know what I'm saying? Bed-Stuy is what nurtured me around my grandma. Like I said, I ain't have a guardian since 13. That's when she passed. After that, I'm outside. Brownsville became the crib.
Wow. So Bed-Stuy taught you Brooklyn love, and then
and Brownsville taught you survival. To say, yo, listen, that's the love, but this how you gonna make it though. You are.
Y'all got Caribbean in your family or something, show? Or like what was like
Oh,
It
nah,
can't.
cause
What down south? What?
nah, bro. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. Yeah, I know, and I
Okay.
know you know what it is though, cause people would say, yo, bro, when you talk, it's like sometimes it as a Brooklyn nigga, but then sometimes I'll be hearing some other shit, and I'll be like, bro, it's because, like I said, think about it. I've lived I've lived
You
in
moved
VA,
around.
Memphis,
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
I've lived in
Yeah.
Detroit. I've lived
Yeah.
in, bro.
I thought you was Jamaican and Haitian low key. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
Oh,
like,
for
nah,
real,
he
for
moved
real.
like a Caribbean nigga. Like the
Ah,
like on God, you got the aggression. Like that's from the islands. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
So nah, but
100%, bro.
salute. I also got to
Hell
shout
yeah.
out Polo Paul. I forgot to shout him out. He's another
Yeah,
Brooklyn dude doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Zoes. Zoe shit, no whole
yeah,
shit.
big
But
facts.
Show, you are an incredible human being, brother. You have integrity. You support the culture. You behind the scenes are spoken of in the highest regard. You're one of the most respected, most accomplished. You did it from a place of honor, never about clout, never about BS. You always stood on your
Yeah,
principles. You represent something that is so real and authentic, and you a voice to the voiceless. I want you to never forget how much of a living legend you are. These are your flowers, Show, because
thank you,
it
bro.
has to be
I
said.
appreciate it.
These are kind of things people say when people are gone. You got to hear it
Right.
while you here. You
I
one of the
appreciate
goats
that
of this shit,
100%,
Show.
bro. Thank you
Don't
so
ever
much, bro.
forget
I'm
that. You one of
serious.
the goats.
I'm serious, yo, bro. No lie, bro. You'll never, yo, I promise you, when this drop, and not even just because of this moment, I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna personally keep that segment right there. Of course, I'm gonna shout that out to the world, but bro, I'm gonna personally keep that segment because you're right. As men, but we don't really hear that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
thank you for even sharing that
Man,
because
thank you for
that's the
even
fuel
doing
we
this.
use to keep going and doing it. Yeah, bro, I'm back. I'm
100.
gonna keep it real. First off, let me just drop that now. Show versus Danny Myers is
Talk
happening.
crazy. The floor is
Let,
yours, Show.
yeah, like
What can
how
we
about
expect from
that?
Show Off moving
How
forward?
about
Talk
that?
talk
Like
crazy.
we gonna talk exclusives. We gonna talk
Let's go.
exclusives, right? All right,
Let's
let's talk
go.
exclusives. Yeah, Show
Let's
versus
go.
Danny Myers is happening 2026. I don't know what you. Hold on, wait. We gonna
Let's
talk
go.
exclusives. Let's talk exclusives. Shouts my
Okay.
nigga Baz. Show versus Av is happening. Like we gonna have to. We gonna. It's a lot of different conversations happening out
I
here.
love it.
A
Can we ever
lot.
get Show Off and Suge? Is it too late for that?
Bro, hell, it ain't never too late. Shouts to my nigga
Okay.
Suge. Especially because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Suge really wanted, like, to me, Suge one of the most consistent and most improved battlers
100. 100.
with a career, period, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm honestly, bro, people really gotta. That's why when I battled Hazy, I said I will never be top tier. I top tiers. Plus, I survived Comstock tiers. I said that because, bro,
Yo,
nigga,
a lot of people don't make it out of Comstock. Niggas don't even know
hell
how
no,
tough
bro.
that
What?
is.
That's a fact.
Yo, yo.
Bro. That's why I say I'm grateful that I'm back in a righteous place where I got God in my heart and my life, bro. Because,
Yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, it be the
Yeah.
moments that we don't understand. We under somebody else's grace for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I did years in the pen. I've been to Attica, Clinton, Comstock, Greenhaven,
Those
Gowandas.
some of the worst
Yo,
prisons
bro,
on planet Earth.
fat, and I'm in population. But I'm telling you, the only reason my spots changed is
Mm-hmm.
because either my classification wound up dropping to a medium, or
Mm-hmm.
I had to put my hands on somebody, and I just came from the shoot. Special housing unit, the box, aka the box.
Word.
And the longest,
Word.
I'm gonna keep it real, longest I ever did in the box, I almost lost my mind. I did 18 months because they was trying to get this dude to tell on me. I'm serious, a year and a half, bro.
18 months is crazy.
Yo, listen, bro. I'm telling you, they was trying to get this dude because when I got locked, it was two violent Fs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the course of me being incarcerated, I went to my program because I'm trying to do right. Go to my little
Mm-hmm.
program they put me in. I
Mm-hmm.
come back from the program early
Mm-hmm.
because they
Mm-hmm.
say I got a visit, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not a personal visit. It's like if you got a call down from court or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they bring me back from program early. I get on the unit because by this time I'm in a medium, so it's like the cookie cutter shit. I
Mm-hmm.
see a nigga who got his whole upper body in my locker, bro. His whole upper body is in my in the locker. He
What's
trying to.
going
I'm like,
on?
yo, bro. Everything I love, I got on the side of the locker and tapped my foot on the ground like this. And as soon as he looked behind that door like this to see what that was, kicked
Boom,
his whole
bop.
face in, bro. Boom, and just went crazy. And luckily, he was a stand-up solid dude because they was trying to pressure him to tell on me because they knew that any strike I get of violence was something to life. I can't get nothing less than something to life.
Oh my God.
Because it's the third one. So they knew that. Luckily, he was like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. So I went from Gawanda's population, everybody in who know about the state know that right next door, right on the other side of the gate is another prison. Right on the other side of Gawanda's is there.
Jesus.
So I'm in they shoe, they box. It's called Collins. Collins got the SHU because Gowanus don't got one. So they shipped me over there and they got me in that motherfucker for 18 months, bro. Trying to get this dude to tell on me. And then when they realized he wasn't, that's when they put me on a draft to go to the next spot. Word up, bro. No
Have you
lie.
ever tapped in with I gotta salute Tex. He's got a platform where you familiar with Tex Sago?
Yeah. Salute Tex
I
Sago.
want to see y'all battle actually, but
Yeah, we
have
was
you
talking
been on
about
his
that too.
platform? Huh?
We was talking about battling and locking in.
I would like that
Word.
because he's a young new talent that, but I feel
And
like y'all can have a
he give
dope.
that vibe. He give that aura.
Yes, he do, but y'all can have a dope conversation around that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Because he's
sure.
got some crazy stories too. But nonetheless, show we support everything you doing. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
taking the time to do this. I appreciate you 100%. I can't
Yes.
wait to drop this. This is one of the greatest interviews I ever had, man.
Hey, thank you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but look, you just know that past our interview and this experience right here, bro, I'm gonna be an avid supporter and a continuous supporter of you, what you got going
Thank
on this
you.
platform, off this platform, bro. Because I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you're gonna get into other things as well, bro.
I'm gonna
Just
try.
know that you got my support fully. You need me to
Thank you.
pop out for something, whatever it is, bro. Just hit me, bro. I'm here. You heard?
Appreciate you.
Facts.
Appreciate you,
And
show.
again,
God
much
bless.
success to you, bro.
Likewise,
Facts.
show. You know, it's
Facts.
rare. I gotta say this. You idolize people, you know what I'm saying? You're fans of people, or you look up to artists, and it's very rare that when you meet them, they're even greater than you thought they would be. So this is an amazing experience for me. Salute to
Nah,
you for being
salute to you,
authentic,
bro.
brother.
Nah, for 100%, bro. Hey, look. So look, this is one of my things that I'm gonna do anytime I do a platform, bro. I really be wanting to leave a jewel is the last thing that I do, right?
Floor is yours.
So look, this to you included, but also to any other on viewers, right? There's times that in our lives we may have friends and family, right, that we feel are not supporting us, especially when we are in this type of field, right? I want to show y'all some. I want all of y'all to take your right hand and just touch your left shoulder, bro. Right? Bro, the moment you do that, you and every fan that's watching, y'all so one of one. Y'all the only thing in existence blessed enough to know what that actually felt like. Meaning, whenever this get hurt, or this get hurt, you now understand you are also the only singular person who feels that as well. Now you get to have a newfound love and respect for those who care enough to at least lie to you and act as upset as you are when something bothers you, or act as happy as you are when you turning up. Now that you know you are the only one who actually felt it. A lot of the times we feel like we have friends and family when we turning up that don't look as excited and we think they hate us. They actually being the most honest because God blessed you with that joy. They can't feel that for you. When you upset by something, bro, they never bothered by what the what is. The what could have been anything. They only bothered by the fact that you're bothered by anything. Had nothing to do with nothing else. For real. So I just want to, because a lot of the times real good friends get lost over miscommunications, bro. Word. Care enough to be bold enough to have an honest convo with the people you say you care about. That's just what I wanted to leave with the people, bro.
Thank you, show. We're gonna end it on that note. God bless you.
God bless you, bro.
Salute.
Salute.